Do you think more mature things like nudity will ever be allowed on Roblox? What I would say is we would lead first and foremost with safety and civility, and then second with mirroring what happens in the physical world. And so I would never rule it out.
What's funny is Roblox is—
Okay, scratch that. He's the villain. Who thinks about that? You should just say no off the bat. What's up, guys? The Anterior here, and today we're here to check out a video called The Predator Invasion of Kids Games. Oh my gosh. Back at it again, huh? Oh, the whole Roblox thing again we just got done talking about. And it's weird too because like it's not just Roblox. There's a lot of other games too. But Roblox is more like the main focus at the moment. But I don't know any other games that do that besides like Pokemon Go back in the day. But I'm pretty sure they're talking about like games that happened recently. I don't know. It's just getting weirder and weirder. This will never really stop if you think about it. Like it'll always be happening. Like 50 years from now, it'll get probably even worse. But before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also join the Discord if you haven't. Link in the description. And also in the comments, let me know how you feel about this stuff. Because honestly, it is just getting worse and worse. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
if you or somebody you know has a friend, brother, sister, cousin, niece who is underage, you need to pay attention to today's video.
Okay.
Because nowadays it feels like kids content, children's media is filled with all types of PDFs roaming the streets, and something needs to happen, something needs to change. In particular, starting the conversation off with kids games, and specifically Roblox. That game has been under fire recently for very, very good reason. In an article titled "Is Roblox Getting Worse?" in 2019, Roblox self-reported 675 cases of suspected child exploitation. Only 1 year later, that number of 675 grew to 2,200, and by
Damn.
2024, that number had multiplied 11 times to 24,000. 24,000 cases of
What?
self-reported child exploitation cases. Is that not insane for a video game? For a child's video game, mind you? Since 2018, police in the US have arrested at least 24 people accused of abducting or abusing victims they've met or grew.
What is it about Roblox that's like making them easy to— is it the games they make? They had a shower game, like a shower simulator, and kids joining it. I'm like, nah, this is going too far now. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell because I have a long journey ahead and I ain't stopping anytime soon. Now let's get back into the video.
On Roblox. Some of them were already on the offenders list or have been accused of doing weird stuff with underage individuals. And for some examples, there was a sheriff's deputy, a third grade teacher, and even a nurse who was accused, caught, and convicted. It's also
What?
important to know that over 300 legal cases are currently being investigated by law
Games like this, it was weird. I'm telling you.
firms in the United States. And in those major lawsuits, people have claimed that Roblox is pretty much a breeding ground for these PDFs, and they have a particular problem with luring young people off of Roblox and onto another communications app like Discord, Snapchat, Instagram, etc., which is definitely a problem that needs to be addressed. And of course, this is a breeding ground for all types of PDFs because by September 2020, 36 million Roblox users, about half of them or more, were under the age of 13. If half of those people were under 13, let's just say 18 million users are 12 and below, that means another 18 users are 13 and up. But how many of those people are really 20, 25, 30, 35? A platform that harbors very, very young children, but also a very, very large amount of adults, seems like a breeding ground for some weird activity, and honestly bound to be a habitat for sketchy activity. With 78 million daily active users today, so it has much more users than 36 million. I don't know where it got that from, I guess. It processes over 50,000 chat messages per day through its
Damn.
moderation protocols, which are pretty terrible if you don't know. Now, as far as moderation goes on Roblox, they rely on people as well as like AI technology, I'm pretty sure. Bro, it's clearly not good enough where we're having this many problems. This became a really, really big talking point in the last week, honestly. But come to think of it, I've been seeing clips of people getting caught for suspicious activity in the past like year. I mean, it makes sense. 24,000 cases in 2024. Of course, we're gonna see some clips.
I was told I was 13. I like playing games, Roblox.
How long have
Wow.
you been playing Roblox for?
Oh, about 4 or 5 years. I'm probably going to go to jail soon, so.
I guess no more Roblox.
I mean, do you want to just get ahead of it?
What?
What's up? Okay. So, Manuel, you're not gonna talk to 13-year-old.
I'm a virgin, you know, so give me a chance. Let's let it slide. You know, I've done nothing wrong. I just need some. Dude, you're gonna find some. Just relax, okay?
Girls anymore, right? This is your last time? 21 years old, came from the Roblox app.
So now that we've established that, okay, statistically, we're seeing a large uprising in PDFs existing on kids games, specifically Roblox. We have anecdotal evidence and we have clip evidence of seeing this. What more can I use to possibly prove that this is actually happening? And I thought to myself, maybe I'll ask the members of my own Discord if they have some type of interaction. So going over to my server, which if you're not in the Discord, go ahead and join that. So I decided it would be a good
Been done that.
idea to ask my viewers, you guys, if they have experienced any type of strange interactions or some type of encounters with potential PDFs on video games, either Minecraft, Roblox, or really anything. What's a strange interaction?
That's why you added everyone on Discord talking about some, yo, I need y'all to type this for the ID I got for this video. It was this video. Okay, I gotta hop into Discord more then.
You had on the game, I had somebody in Roblox constantly ask people if he wants to tickle his pickle. I was on Our World by Numerous Men. I'm gonna assume that this is a Roblox game, like a game within Roblox, because if you guys didn't know, you could play various like mini games inside of Roblox. It's one of those type of games. Honestly, it was the worst time of my life. I was only 12 through 15. One guy literally went out of his way to buy an actual ring for me, and he was 27.
What?
I should have listened to my mom.
A ring?
Your mom should have stopped you from playing this game. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. You are absolutely a victim. Tragic to hear that this happened to you, bro. A couple years ago, I was in some Roblox concert event when some dude was saying some really weird, disturbing things such as "come to Papa" and other stuff. He was also chasing people around, especially girls from what I remember. That he was like in his 30s since he said something like that in his chat. He was getting really close to girls in the game and he was asking them weird questions. After reading those, it's very clear and very evident that this is a real problem and something that actually needs to be addressed. Brief intermission, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 200,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. And if you were wondering, Roblox knows exactly what's going on. They're not unaware, and as a matter of fact, they actually rather have this than do anything about it to fix the situation. Because when there's a bunch of PDFs roaming the streets of Roblox, there are people who notice it, like me and you, who want to do something about it. Last week, there was heavy controversy because there was actually a YouTuber who was doing these pred catches on Roblox specifically. I believe he caught like 6 or 7 of them and actually put people in jail. Was
that ironic? 6, 7. That's gotta be ironic. 6, 7. That's gotta be ironic.
God's work, and ended up getting banned and also sued by Roblox because he was destroying their reputation or something. I'll play a clip to summarize it better than I can.
Roblox, a multi-billion-dollar corporation, not only sent a fluffing cease and desist and threatened to pursue legal action against Schlep, a 22-year-old Roblox content creator, but also terminated every account he has ever had. This is the same guy who's done amazing things for the community by helping catch and assist in the arrest of 6 child predators on Roblox. They claim he broke terms of use for simulated grooming conversations and moving interactions off platform, but his methods actually got law enforcement involved and took predators off the streets.
But this genuinely makes no sense. There's not a single thing you can say to justify you're suing a dude who is literally helping you with your lackluster, trash, terrible moderation. And the crazy part is, this dude was actually a former victim himself, and he wants to do something to make the platform a better and safer space for people who are just like him, so nothing crazy like that ever takes place again. But no, Roblox would rather just have predators roaming the streets because they need their predators or something.
I now know from other information on why they'd rather ban them, and it's because like yeah, they're doing vigilante like work, but at the same time like they're outing their personal info without their consent, so that can also get them in trouble. It's a 50-50. Like yeah, the predators are getting in trouble, but at the same time the people who catches them could also get in trouble because they're not doing stuff like within law. It's kind of weird, but outing their personal info without their consent, and then that person's also doing predatory stuff, so both of them kind of get in trouble. It's weird, but I just found that out recently. I'm like, damn.
Something I can imagine like the CEO just like, oh, we need these people, man. We need them on our platform. For what though? It doesn't make any sense. Is it because they have more money for in-game currency? I genuinely don't get it.
Do you think more mature things like nudity will ever be allowed on Roblox? What I would say is we would lead first and foremost with safety and civility, and then second with mirroring what happens in the physical world. And so I would never rule it out.
What's funny is Roblox is
Okay, scratch that. He is the villain. Who thinks about that? You should just say no off the back.
now starting to get heavy backlash. Like I believe their stock dropped by like 12-13 million. They're being sued by the state of Louisiana. Politicians, government officials are talking about this, and everything they did wrong is now starting to backfire, which I'm very, very happy about. Now moving on from just Roblox, I feel like this actually is a thing that happens on really any game that has something with game chat. For example, like Fortnite or maybe even Minecraft at times. What I've noticed is these PDFs will try to get the kid to move from that platform to another offshore communications app, as I mentioned before, like Discord, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, something else where they can communicate privately. It's genuinely nasty work.
The chat platforms on these applications are not monitored as advertised. And so a lot of times these predators who are solely going on these platforms to access children, they ask very inappropriate questions, sometimes moving them from one platform like Roblox to another platform like Discord and forcing them to send pictures of them.
Another thing I started to take notice of is not even video games. Sometimes it's just kids media, like videos, TV shows, cartoons, YouTube channels, especially stuff on like YouTube Kids. There are creators who make like weird versions of Mickey Mouse, NSFW type of videos that are made for kids. I'll play some clips so you guys get a feel for what I'm talking about.
Right? This is not appropriate for children. Watch it.
I don't know what you're trying to show or what.
Wait a minute. Whoa, go back. Wait a minute. What? It's that damn cappuccino chick in that damn tung tung suku. This the damn Italian brain rot having fun with together.
This is not appropriate for children.
Yo, he inside her?
It.
Should have drank her coffee. My bad.
I don't know what you're trying to show or what you're trying to teach a young person. The fact that this is even allowed on YouTube Kids shows that there is some type of issue within the moderation, let's be real. And this is really a reoccurring topic among the video. Moderation, either being underfunded, understaffed, or simply not knowing what they're doing. I mean, I feel like honestly these companies are pretty lazy.
How are they
Let's be
speedrunning?
real. They're using AI and their AI sucks. Or the AI is not nearly good enough at flagging certain videos, games, or terms. I just remembered again, in Roblox, there's so much stuff that's like damn near NSFW that they allow within the game. I'll show y'all some clips of that.
Turning up with these new emotes. The twerking?
Here's the part of the video where I talk about why I think this is happening. Number one, I think in the game space, PDFs are smart and they know, okay, how am I going to target kids
It ain't
without
stupid.
getting caught? Yeah, video games. I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of kids on there. Besides school, I think literally games are like the number 2 place where you can find the most young people in the same area. I think a tactic that they might use is also like when there's a digital currency and you like, oh, I can buy you this, I can buy you that. I'll give you some Robux, I'll give you some V-Bucks, whatever. A kid might be like, oh, I'm broke as hell, I have no money. Yes, I'll take that new skin. I'll take that new whatever it is. I'll be your friend if you give me some bucks. I mean, as a kid, you can't blame them for taking that. And honestly, that doesn't just happen on video games. I mean, that happens on Discord. You can buy somebody something called like Discord Nitro, which gives them an ability to have like a freaking moving profile picture. And people get groomed like that too. But now it's time to address the elephant in the room. Because let's be honest, besides the moderation failing, the video game companies being sketchy, PDFs being weirdos as they will be, one thing I constantly feel like I have to reiterate among my videos is the fact that parents are not doing their jobs nearly good enough. I mean, dude.
Let's be for real. Roblox is not the bad platform. Discord is the bad platform, but y'all not ready for that conversation? They're both bad platforms. You use Roblox to get towards the kids and talk to them in Discord. Like, what are you talking about?
There is not a single reason why I, as a grown adult, would allow my children to be playing a video game with proximity chat, online chat, game chat with adults, bro. It's weird. It's strange, bro. If you're a parent, you're an elder, you're an adult, you're a guardian or something of some sort, please listen to me when I say, do not let your kid play games with proximity chat, game chat, unsupervised, bro. You don't know who they're talking to, what age they are, and you could genuinely save them from being traumatized for the rest of their life by giving them just a little bit of supervision and a little bit of time. So if for some reason you are letting your kid unsupervised on the internet, which is a little bit strange on its own, you didn't think that gaming might be malicious, you thought, oh, it's just a kid's game, kids be playing it, they're not on TikTok, they're not on Twitter, they're not on Instagram, so it's okay, right? Wrong. Sadly wrong. Sometimes it can even be worse. So once again, make sure you are monitoring your child's online device usage, especially during video games that have a game chat. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, let me know what.
Man, just monitor the kids, like he said. Trust me, I got a little nephew that plays Roblox and they gotta monitor him sometimes. So yeah, just don't do this. Just stop coming after the kids. We already talked about this with other dudes, okay? In the comments, let me know how you feel about the situation, because trust me, I'm pretty sure we all know how we feel about the situation. It's gotta stop, all right? It's gotta stop. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also join the Discord if you haven't. Link in the description, or I might put it in the comments, either one. Keep it chill. I love y'all. Until next time, peace out.